Daydreamers, what's happened? Episode 58 of Daydreaming. Oh man, great stuff these last couple of days. I'm really stoked just to be coming at you guys and again reminding you every day is a constant grind in some respect. You know, it is very important that we stay focused and we remind ourselves that no matter how much we want to get done, if we want it done, we will continue to get it done. Just because it's not done yet does not mean that we won't ever get it done, that we should overtly stress ourselves that it isn't done, because that is unnecessary. It's a complete, and I go through it. That's why I'm telling you guys. I also go through this, and I have to go back and remind myself that I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Is usually what people like to refer to that state of mind. And I just want to remind you guys that we all go through it. And again, remember that if you want it done, you will get it done. Now, the only time you should stress is that you don't have much time to get said thing done, and it should have already been done. It's a hard line deadline, and thus I could see why stress might elevate for executing said task. And we just got to remember that. We don't want to continue to beat ourselves up over and over again, because it's going to take away from the quality, the genialness that we might possess when we're doing said content or interactions. And that's, people will see that. People won't like that. They'll get burnt out from it as time goes on. Because you got to remember, your audience is paying attention to you. They're watching you no matter what it is. The only difference you might have in some editing stuff that you might be able to, let's say you only do pre-recorded stuff, right? Therefore, there's a lot of editing and things like that. Obviously, you can take away any of the negative emotions that you might be exuding that doesn't fit, your said content or product. And I still think, though, in time, with enough if you're consistently with your interactions, even if it's not visible like the Dream Stream or someone who does stream it on Twitch or whatever, or even YouTube, all the other different things, that you might not pick up on it as fast, but I think in time you would still see it anyways. And that matters, because why would you work so hard just to throw it all away? I don't see the point in doing that either. But all right. So let's a really quick recap of yesterday. Yesterday, just so you guys know, was Wednesday. Thus, practiced the 2-player speedrun with Lux and Phoenix. I'm really excited for that, guys. Do not forget. I will do my best to remind you on Twitter and Instagram leading on up to it. Worked out with Power Crunch yesterday. That's great. Today I'm going to work out as well, but now I finally figured out I'm going to do arms today and legs tomorrow. So that way, the way I told you guys to explain it yesterday, how the splits for being able to push my body in each workout for whatever muscle group that I decide to isolate, that I can do it to the best of its ability, again, while trying my best to avoid injury while pushing my limit, right? And things that, we could still injure the muscles too, but when the muscles fatigue in a manner that is usually consistent with most people's routines, it's the joints, the ligaments, the tendons that are going to be the most likely things to get injured, and usually overlooked when you're not paying attention to it. Really, if you pay attention for it, you should be able to tell what kind of pain is what, and do the right things to make the adjustments for it. All right, today is another good day of networking set up for myself, hopefully for you guys as well, unless today's a content creation day. Like there's a small segment where I'm creating content, right, guys? Be it the Instagram, the Twitters, and here on YouTube, but it's not my normal streaming broadcast schedule. So I'm doing some other stuff and interacting with a couple other individuals that I need to catch up with, I need to outreach to, and I hope you guys have a similar plan, if it's not today, in the days coming. But let's shift our focus to tomorrow. Retro Fridays, right? Pokemon Red. We're gonna beat it. We have to beat it, because the following week I won't be here. So we got to go out strong. We got to get the remaining badges that we're missing. We also need to take down the Elite Four. I want to beat them on the first time that we face them. You know what I mean? I don't want to be having to go through them over and over and over again, where we're like, it's like 3 or 4 in the morning because I just can't beat the Elite Four because I need to freaking grind out, I need to grind out some experience for my Pokemon or nothing. And so I'm looking forward to that with you guys because it's been really fun. Retro Fridays are always fun for me. It's super casual. I'm gonna have to put out because I'll be gone next week, right? Because I'll be in nationals, or I'll be in Vegas for nationals. That how do I want to put this? I won't have a Retro Friday for the upcoming week. Thus, that'll give us a couple of weeks to figure out which Retro Friday game we want to do, and I'm going to put a couple of different ones out there for you guys to vote on Twitter. So don't forget to do that, right? If you want your voice heard, just it's a anonymous voting process, right? You just click it and then bada bing bada boom. So, but anyways, so you guys now know that, and yeah, so I'm gonna put that out there because I have a couple of different games I want to play. Be it Secret of Evermore is a game that I really want to go back and play again. Excuse me. I want to play Earthbound as well. That's another game I've been thinking about. What's another one? Another Retro Friday game that I had that was really on the top of my mind. Oh, Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistral. That's another game I would really like to play for Retro Fridays. I bet there's a couple of other ones some of you guys want to see as well. So I might even put those 3 up there plus like an other and kind of see where that other, what other ideas kind of pop up into that. Okay, so that's what's going on for there. And don't forget, guys, on Saturday, it's not Scare Me Saturdays anymore. That won't happen again until July, right? We won't be doing any more Scary Me Saturdays until July. It'll be Steam Saturdays. So Saturdays is still on the table, and we'll be starting at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is the new want for Saturday nights, even going forward in the future, hopefully. Woo! And all that good stuff. All that good stuff, right? What else? There's one more thing it's not that long, guys. We're adding Mondays. We're adding Mondays in like 2.5 weeks. In 2.5 weeks, Monday night will also be a streaming night for the Dream Stream, and it's gonna be called Mix It Up Mondays, where we could play anything. Right? It's not just Steam games. It's not just retro games. It's not just scary games. It'll be anything and everything. So, I mean, I currently feel I'll probably be doing, I assume I'll probably be doing some like retro games or something like The Witcher 3, maybe Rocket League, maybe Axiom Verge. Haven't finished that game. Haven't played it since the 24-hour stream. We put 8 hours into it. And we were just killing it. It was a lot of fun. And now I haven't played it in. Whoa, I'm dreaming right now. You guys can tell. I'm just totally just dreaming on you. Yeah, we haven't played that in almost 5 months. Yeah, if it on the 13th of this month, that'd be 5 months that we have not touched that game. So we definitely should consider that game as well because it'd be really cool to get back into it and play it some more and beat it, right? I mean, that's what I like to do. I really, really enjoy beating games on stream. It feels like a sense of accomplishment that a lot of times, unless very few games like let's say the Scare Me games, I'm telling you guys, hey, keep it blind. I don't want to know because of it's that element of surprise, right? But other games, if I feel like I'm stuck, I want you guys' input. I want you to interact with me, let me know, and it helps me. Then together, we were able to beat that game, and that's how I grew up understanding games. Be with my brothers, be with my friends. Unless the person said they don't want to know, it was so cool to be able to help somebody get past one segment. And they get past that one segment, and then they're just flying. And it's just that's how it happened to me. I think if some of you who pay attention from the Link's Awakening streams. Now, not the speed runs, because I haven't mentioned it during those, but when I was doing the casual runs on Retro Fridays before it became a speedrun game, I was talking about how I had to call on Nintendo support, and that didn't really help me out that much. my aunt is actually who helped me get through it. And once I learned I needed to get the do the trading game, I had to do it to get the bananas to give to the monkey so I could get this to get across the bridge. Game changer. Just that little bit of help changed everything. And I was able to advance. I was able to keep playing the game, and as time went on, I eventually beat the game. And it was just it was really cool. And it's because somebody was able to help me out. Because sometimes we overlook things, we underlook things. I mean, I don't know how else you want to call it in that respect, but it's really cool when you guys are able to interact and help me get past the stream. Yesterday's episode's right here. Boop! Right there. Feel free to subscribe if you want to and become another dreamer. Otherwise, I will catch you tomorrow on Daydreaming episode 59 or on Retro Fridays. Dream on, dreamers!